Okay, let's start. Let's get some warmed up with deep breathing, deep and slow. You should always breathe through your nose, and you can breathe out either through your nose or through your mouth, but preferably always breathe in and out through your nose only. And you can walk sideways instead of at one place. You go to your left. Keep on breathing deep and long breath, slow breath. You have good opportunity in the class to take deep and slow breath. Now let's do fire breathing exercise, which is Bhastrika. It's a quick breath and again, short breath. Now let's try to move your legs from your hips. So we're gonna twist, bring your elbow to your opposite knee. So we're gonna bring your right elbow to left knee and right elbow to your left elbow to your right knee. And breathe out, you twist to your sides. Breathe out. Each time you bring your knee up. You can do the same exercise with a slight just bouncing up and down gently. So to the right one, to your left one. That's another way. Sometimes you can do both ways or one way. Okay, now let's do warm up for your upper body. You're going to twist and place your opposite hand over your shoulder, turn all the way to your right, and then same thing, turn over all the way to your left. Breathe out. Keep your feet stable. Now, let's bring your both arms to your right and to your left. So that works more on your waist. So keep your ankles stable and try to keep your knees also stable. So you work with your upper body only. Good. Now let's work with your both arms going to your sideways instead of forward and backwards. So bring your both arms, keep your body stable to your right and rotate all around. So let's go to your right, out as you bring your arms up. Let's do opposite. Okay, now let's bring your one arm at a time forward and then other arm backwards. So forward to backwards. And let's do same thing in opposite direction. Your right one going backwards, up and then forward. Now let's bring your both arms at the same times. Going forward and then backwards. And same thing in opposite direction, 10 times. So that warms up your whole body. Now let's start stretching part of it. Bring your feet slightly together, just about a foot apart. Let's stretch your left arm up. Breathe out, lean towards your right side. Keep your body weight equal on your both feet and turn your head slightly upwards. And let's bring it back. Stretch your right one up. Inhale, and then exhale. So when you reach to your maximum point, just give another push. So that stretches more. The ones are not stretched. Your deep muscles. So let's bring the left arm up. Breathe in, go all the way to your right side. And once you're holding up to the maximum level, and give another stretch. Because you never want to reach to any resistance. You always keep on stretching more than what you can do. Let's go to your right one, but only to the point you don't break anything. Breathe out, go to maximum point. And once you reach, hold for a few seconds and a little bit more. You will find that you can stretch more. Let's bring your both arms up. Let's go to your right side. Breathe out. Let's come back in the middle. And again, you want to apply same thing on in this position also. Go to your left, all the way as far as you can. And once you reach, hold it for a few seconds and go for a little bit more. Even though if it is for a few seconds, but try to go slightly more than what you can do. Let's go to your right. Inhale in the middle, exhale when you go to your sides. And then come back. Let's bring your feet apart. We're gonna go now. We're using your lower back and your hamstrings, especially hamstrings. So use as less as possible your lower back, but work on your hamstrings. So let's go into tabletop first. And here again, and try to bring your head up, your chest up, but use your hamstrings to go your whole upper body down. So you should feel your hamstrings. Let's touch your right foot with your left hand. And then opposite side, left foot with your right hand. Let's go to your right. Breathe out. Each time you touch your toes, and I try to go further as far as you can go. And let's place your hands in the middle. Again, when you place your hands, try to stretch your hamstrings by bringing your shoulders low and keeping your back flat. And let's stretch your left arm first, forward, and the right one behind. And let's switch, right one forward, left one behind. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, you want to use your hamstrings to go forward and backwards. And now let's try your both hands going forward and then backwards. So stretch all the way from your shoulders, your back, and then go backwards. And 10. Again, bring your hands in the middle. And now we're going to bring your feet more apart. And walk your hands forward. And let's go forward with your whole body. And then drop your hips down and your chest up. Let's go back. Let's go forward. Let's go back. Let's go forward. And this time you go back. Place your knees down. Gently, carefully, so you don't twist your knee. And keep them apart though, as far as you can bring them. And now let's go forward and backwards again. Drop your hips down, your chest high. Let's go back with your hips. Forward. Backwards. And when you go backwards this time, let's place your forearms, your elbows down. And bring your knees more apart. So try to go back and forth here gently. So you can feel your groins, the hip joints. And when you go back, let's bring your chest down by placing your one hand top of other, back of your hand, and chin on back of your hands. See if you can bring your knees more apart in this position. They can slide gently out, so your chest can come lower. You can touch your abdomen, but keep your chin on back of your hands so that you get good squeeze in your lower part of your neck. And let's come back onto your elbows. So you want to take your time, take easy. You should have now your knees more apart and try to again go back and forth. And let's come up onto your palms. And let's bring your one leg behind, one forward. And then let's go back while keeping your knees apart. So try to go back onto your hips. So whatever you have stretched, now they are going to be squeezed. So that is how we want to do the counter poses for each posture. Let's go forward again. Lift your hips up. Walk your hands forward. Drop your hips down. Your chest up. And from here, we're going to bring your hips back. Try to keep your hands forward, your arms extended, your head down. And then come forward in the same way. Let's go back. Let's go forward. Let's go back. And let's sit back. Let's do a few exercises. Staying in this position. Place your left hand over your right thigh. Your right arm up. Let's lean towards your left. And turn your head slightly upwards at the angle on your right side. And let's switch your sides. The right hand over to your left thigh, left arm up, and then stretch. And then come back. Let's do the same exercise in slightly different variation. Lean onto your left side on your forearms. Stretch your right arm over your head. And then turn your head towards your upper arm and push your right knee downwards. And let's come back. Let's do the same thing over to right side. And while you're holding here, make sure your right shoulder is downwards. The chest is upwards. Your knee, left knee is pushed down. Your upper arm is stretched over your head. So if you keep these things in mind, so then you will have a proper stretch. Now again, let's bend forward. Walk your hands forward. And see as far as you can go easily. You can even put one fist down and other fist on top of it. And you can place your head on that. And then come back. Let's twist. Stretch your arms apart. Place your left hand behind, right hand over your left thigh. Make sure you're bringing your chest upwards. And then twist all the way to your left. And let's go over to your right side. And let's place your both hands behind. And let's keep your knees apart. And lift your hips up while you have your knees downwards. Lift your hips as high as you can. Stretch your chin. So you stretch your throat. Squeeze your neck. And then come back. Now let's go further stretching. For further stretching, stretch your right leg. Keep your left knee bent. Left foot close to your body. Reach down to your right toes. Your right hand, left arm, stretch it upwards first. And keep in mind your left hip. When you lean towards your right side, let your left hip go off the floor so you can go all the way to your right side. You don't have to lift it up, but don't resist either. And then come back. Let's lean on towards your left side onto your forearm, your elbow down, and stretch your upper arm as you twist slightly upwards. And then we are going to take the other hand also down, and then other forearm also down. So it's like you're stretching all the way towards your left side. And now from here, let's turn your whole body downwards onto your palms. So let's go all the way down. All the way down means your left leg is forward, right knee is behind. Let's hold your foot, front foot in opposite hand and bring it upwards, close to your hands. And let's bring your back knee backwards. Let's place your right hand onto your foot and right hand onto your knee. And let's stretch your upper body. So it's a good stretch, which is called the flexor muscles of your right thigh, right side. And let's bring your both forearms down. So you should feel now your left hip. You can even go lower by bringing your head down. And let's come back. Let's place your left hand in the front, bend your back knee, and let's reach out your foot in your right hand. And pull your foot towards your hip. So you should feel the stretch in your quads. You can let it go. and pull it back. Let it go, pull it back. And then let it go. So from here, we're gonna go up. Let's place your back toes down and back knee up. So your right leg is off the floor, except your toes. Now we're gonna lift your front leg off the floor right here, and then bring it all the way up. And once you're up, bend your knee, upper knee, and then twist. And that means you're trying to drop your upper leg behind, but you don't go all the way back. Just hold it here first for a few seconds, and then let it go all the way behind your body on the floor. And let your hips go up. Stretch your upper arm. Let your lower knee be straight. And let's come back again. And let's place your foot down. And let's stretch your heels down, one heel at a time, in downward dog. And let's bring your both heels down at the same times. And then lift them up. Bring them down and up, down, and hold them up. Go forward into plank, and then upwards dog. And then place your knees down. Let's go into Cobra. Stretch your lower back into child pose. And then come forward. Stay on your knees and stay on your palms. So here, let's do a few push-ups. So you're gonna bring your hips, your knees backwards, and then drop your hips forward. So once you're in this position, you can go down, and then you can come up. You can go down, you can come up. So this is the easiest version of push-ups. So let's do 25 push-ups with the easy version, or go into plank. You can go up and down. So once you're done with your push-ups, you can go into child pose. Okay, let's go back onto your palms and onto your knees. Let's go forward into Cobra. Now lift your knees off the floor. And let's go all the way back into downward dog. Now let's lift your left leg up. And we're gonna bring your leg behind your hands. That's where we started. And then we are going to go back onto your hips. Let's place your feet together. Hold your feet. Bring them close to your body. Roll side to side. Okay, now we're gonna go on your other side. Same way, we're gonna repeat the exercises. Let's stretch your left leg. Reach down to your left toes. You want to keep your left leg straight and stretch your right arm up and lean towards your left side. Let's go over to your right forearm. That means your elbow and your arm is down. Stretch your left arm, and then you want to twist. And let's go with your other arm also down on the floor. Other means your elbow without turning your body. So it's going to be like a gentle twisting. And now let's turn downwards onto your palms. Leave your right leg, that's where it is. Don't let it go back. And now you're gonna hold your foot, the front foot in your opposite hand, and bring your leg forward. Keep your hand onto your foot and other hand onto your knee. Let your back knee go backwards. Just walk your knee backwards. And let's bring your chest high. You should feel your pelvis being stretched, specifically your left side. So one side is going to be stretching. And if you place your forearms down, then your right side, your hip should be feeling the stretch in your right joint, your hip joint. You can go with your arms forward and then head down. And let's come back. Let's place your hand in the middle, in front of your front leg. Bend your back knee and reach your foot with your left hand. So you can bring your foot towards your hip and then let it go. It's a great stretch of your quads. And after a few times, let it go. Let's place your both hands forward, back toes on the floor and knee off the floor. So once you have this position, let's lift your front leg before you bring it backwards. So lift it right here and then bring it all the way up. Now bend your upper knee and drop it over your body without bringing it all the way down on the floor. And now let it go all the way behind your body. Keep your lower leg straight, upper leg bent, hips upwards. And let it come up. Let's place it down in downward dog. Let's stretch your heels, one heel at a time. And let's go forward into plank. And then all the way down into upwards dog. And then let's go into child pose. Okay, let's do second variation of push-ups. So this time we'll do diamond push-up. So you're going to place your index fingers touching each other and your thumbs together also. Place it down. And again, bring your knees backwards. Make sure your knees are backwards. So you have enough space to drop your hips down. You go down, where your chest meets your hands, and then you come up. You go down, and then you come up. You go down, and you come up. So that's again the easy version. Let's do 25 of these. You can go otherwise into plank, and let's do that. You can take a break in between, or you can just do in one shot straight. Okay, I'm going to do in plank position. Once you're done, you can go down into child pose. Give a break to your arms. And then you come back onto your palms and onto your knees. Now from here, let's go into Cobra Forward. And from here, we are going to go in upwards dog and then downwards dog. You're going to bring your right leg up. And now bring your right leg right behind your hands. And your back foot flat. And you're going to sit back again onto your hips. And then bring your feet together. And then go sideways to your right, to your left. And let's go now. Cross your legs. You're going to go with your hands forward. Your knees apart. Your feet apart. Let's lift your left knee off the floor. As you have your left leg onto your left side. And let's go back and forth from here. So left leg is on left side. Go backwards. Come forward. Go back. Come forward. One more time. Let's make your right hip joint flexible. Your right side of your back. Let's place it back.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning. This is Maninder. When we are doing this, the body tends to go to the right side. Is it okay, or should we force it to stay straight?
You mean if I'm stretching my right leg?
Yeah, now it will tend to go to the left side, the body, when you go back.
When you go back, well, that's okay.
Okay.
Either way is fine. Let's go forward. The aim is to work on your left lower back.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Wherever the position you feel comfortable most. So let's do it for 3 times. And third time, straight down. And lift your knee. And have your feet apart. So when your feet are apart, bring your hips all the way back. So you can place your forearms down. And then let your head rest onto your hands. And let's come up. Now here we're going to bring your feet together by bringing first toes in and then heels. Your toes, your heels. Your toes, your heels. Keep on bringing them closer and closer while keeping your hands down. And then hold your hands in front of your toes. Bring your chest up. Bend your knees. And let's roll up your body. Right. That's where we started. So this is one good group of postures we did. Now let's do one balancing pose, tree pose. Let's bring your left foot onto your left ankle, left calf, left knee, or even higher than your knee. Arms apart. And then your arms all the way up. And then down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. And right foot onto your ankle. You can even keep your toes down instead of keeping your whole foot up as you feel comfortable. Your calf, your knee, or your thigh, arms apart, and then all the way up. And let's come down. Okay, let's go for the next group of postures. Bring your feet apart. And we always should do hamstring stretchings as much as possible. Your arms apart, feet to your left. Front arm up, extend it upwards first. Right hand behind your thigh. Make sure your knees are straight. Look towards your upper hand. Now move your upper arm from your shoulder, using your shoulder. And bring your head all the way towards look towards your fingers by pushing your chest forward, bringing your head backwards. So these little details are very important. Let's bring your whole body forward. So make sure your knees are straight. And let's place your left hand down. Now right hand, we are going to rotate. Bring it backwards, keep that back, keep your back arm backwards. Bring them downwards, then forward, long arm. Forward and then all the way back. Let's repeat it for 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's change the direction. Bring it forward. 1. Keep on bringing your other hand downwards. 2, 3, 4. And then place it down next to your other hand. Now we're going to bring your back heel up. So facing your whole body facing downwards, but both knees are still straight now. So you can feel the stretch in your front hamstring, your left hamstrings. Hold it. Now, from here, bring your back heel forward and then backwards. Forward, forward, backwards. Forward, and then stay back. Let's bend your front knee. Now let's bring your hips down. And then hips up. Hips down. Hips up. Hips down. And let's hold it up. Now here, now bring your foot, front foot between your hands. So bring it, so your foot is in between. So bring your hips downwards. Place your hands onto your front thigh. And let's bring your chest high, arms apart, and let your arms go up. And bring your one arm forward, one backwards, back heel down, and then come back in the center. So that's another way. Let's go to your right side to stretch your hamstrings. Front arm up. Your whole body forward. Let's place your right hand down inside your foot. Now back arm downwards, forwards, upwards 5 times. Keep your arm long arm. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's change the direction. Go forward and down, backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th time, place it down. Turn your whole body downwards by bringing your back heel up. Now here, bend your knee. You're gonna come down with your hips and your head up. Let's go in opposite direction. Your head down, chest and your hips up. 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's bring your front foot in the middle of your hands. Now here, bring your heels forward, back heel backwards. Forward, backwards, forward, backwards. Let's place your both hands onto your front leg, front thigh. Keep your hips down, your both arms up. And then apart. One arm forward, one backwards, back heel down, and back to center. Bring the feet together. It's a great stretch of your hamstrings, your hip joints, your upper body. Let's hold down to your left foot in your right hand behind your hip. So you get to squeeze your hamstrings. Left arm up. Let's bring it down. Let's hold down to your right foot in your left hand. Your right arm up. And then come back. Let's do some squats. So the type of squats we are going to do is, let's hold down to your earlobes first. Your feet slightly apart. Let's do just simple ones first for 25 times. Let's go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. We go down again through our different poses. Bring the feet apart, arms apart, feet to your left. This time you're going to bring your whole upper body forward. Your palms upwards. Bring your palms together. Look towards your hands. Bring your arms apart. Let's place them down. So your foot is in the middle of your hands. Back heel up. Bend your front knee. Let's bring your front foot all the way up. Down on the floor, into downward dog. Let's go into upward dog. Downward dog. Let's go into upward dog. Downward dog. One more time, forward. And drop your knees down, feet flat, and go into child pose. We're gonna do some planks here. Let's do low plank. So we're gonna hold, and then we are going to bring your hips up and down. So let's hold for 20 seconds, and let's bring your hips up and down for 20 times. So let's stretch your right knee. Make sure your heel is backwards, your toes are forward. So when you have this position, your toes forward and heel backwards, you get to stretch your, we call the plantar fascia, all the sole, your entire sole of foot. So when you have flexible feet, flexible sole, that you have less chances to get injured. So let's go with that. Heel backwards, toes forward. Same thing with the other one. Let's hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's bring your hips up and back into the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's relax in child pose. And let's go on your back to do some good abdominal exercise. So bend your knees. And before we do abs, let's do something good exercises here. Bring your heels as close as possible to your hips. That's the first thing. Now we're going to bring your arms behind as you lift your hips up. Breathe in And breathe out. Second time. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to bring your feet forward. So somewhere in the middle, when you stretch your feet all the way forward and when you bring your heels all the way close to your hips. So find the middle part. And you're going to lift your hips up in this position as you inhale, bring your arms behind and breathe out. Second time, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Now, let's go as far as you can go. You don't need to make your knees straight, otherwise you won't be able to lift your hips. But we want to bring your feet further away from your hips. And let's do same exercise in this position. Inhale, go up, and exhale. This can be a great exercise for some of you for lower back problem. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's bring your knees to your chest and hold down to your shins. Lift your upper body off the floor so your knees and your shoulders are close to each other. So stretch your lower back, good. Bring your elbows to your knees. Stretch your legs forward and arms behind. Let's do it again. 1, bring them together. 2, do it gently, slowly. 3, breathe out as you go together. 4, 5, when you stretch your arms, that's when you breathe out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's bring your fingers behind your skull and part of your neck. Now same exercise, but we are going to bring one knee at a time to your opposite elbow. So bring your right elbow, left knee, and stretch your right leg straight. So we're going to do here slowly. Let's switch. 1, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put your feet together and drop your knees apart. Let's do one more good exercise here. Now bring your arms behind your shoulders, your whole body, upper body up, knees to your chest, stretch your legs forward, not down, not all the way up. Now from here, bring your left leg up, right leg downwards, and your right hand touching your leg. 1, slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So same exercise can be done with speed or in slow motion. Now just drop your knees to your right and knees to your left so you can stretch the muscles you just use to strengthen your lower back. So when you do these exercises, you not only strengthen your ab muscles, but you strengthen your lower back muscles. Okay, let's turn downwards. Onto palms and onto your knees. We'll do one high plank also in 2 variations, 10 times each. The holding and bringing your hips up and down. Let's stretch your right leg again. Your toes forward, your heel backwards. The left knee, hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Drop your hips down and let them go all the way up. Slightly lower, 2. Slightly lower, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go into child pose. Stretch your lower back. And come back onto palms and onto knees. Let's go into cobra. And knees up, upwards dog, and downwards dog. Your left leg up. Bring your foot between your hands. Now here, twist by bringing your left arm up. And now bring your left arm backwards. And bring your right arm forward. And swing your right arm all the way up. So you can come back to center. Let's come back. By bringing your feet together. Bring your feet together completely. Now open up your toes slightly. Hold on to your earlobes again. And let's go for 25 closed feet squats. Let's go for 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Let's go with your feet apart. We're going to go on the other side. Arms apart. Feet to your left. The whole body all the way forward. Palms up. Let's bring your hands together. Lock your fingers, except your index fingers. Arms apart. Let's bring your hands all the way down. So your foot is in between your hands. Your back heel up. Bend your front knee. And let's bring your front foot all the way up. And then down on the floor. Let's go into upwards dog. And downwards dog. Let's repeat it for 3 times. Forward. Backwards. One more time. And then child pose. Okay, this time we'll do side plank, and we will do 2 variations of side plank like we did middle plank. So first of all, the low plank. In low plank, we're gonna hold on your right side for 10 seconds, and then we'll bring your hips up and middle, up and down, bounce, toss them up and down for 10 times. So there are 2 versions, you can do it. Let's go to your side. So this is one version. So your lower leg is down. And here you hold, you bring your hips up and down. So that's one version. Second version, we're gonna bring your hips up, your both legs up, both knees up. So you have a choice, either one. So let's go up. First hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Toss your hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do the same thing over your left side. So when you can also bring your upper leg, keep it bent, and lower leg straight or on the floor. So you have a choice, whatever is most comfortable, or you can do the combination. Let's go to your left side. Let's hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hips up, middle, 2, 3, toss them high, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go on your back. We'll do a few more abdominal exercises. Now bring your knees to your chest. Knees straight. Upper body off the floor. We're going to do 2 exercises for 3 times and 10 repetitions. Your fingers behind your neck and stop. Your legs slightly low. Hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now bring your left leg towards your right elbow and left elbow towards your right. Right elbow towards your left leg, and left leg down slightly, right leg slightly off the floor. 1. Let's go to other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Repeat it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more time. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and repeat it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put your feet together, your knees apart. Now drop your both knees towards your right side and right hand behind your head. Left arm behind your back on the floor. So again, knees towards your right and same hand behind your head and neck. Opposite arm behind your back. Lift your upper body and then touch your head. Go up 1, 2. Keep your elbow out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's repeat same thing by dropping your knees towards your left. Keep your right arm behind your back, left hand behind your neck and head. Let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out as you go up. 8, 9, and 10. Let's bring your left ankle onto your right thigh. Bring your legs towards your chest. Left arm through your legs over to your right leg, and right hand over your outside, interlock your fingers over your shin, and then roll side to side. All the way to your right side, all the way to your left side. Try to keep your head in the middle. Don't let it go. Your chin in the middle towards ceiling. And let's switch your legs. Place your right ankle onto your left thigh. Bring them to your chest. Right arm through your legs. Left hand interlock around your leg. Keep towards them to your chest. Hold it. And then you roll side to side. If you pull your legs towards you, then it's easy to come back from your left side and right side. All right, let's go back onto your palms and onto your knees. So we're going to try the side plank in high plank. So again, you can keep your upper knee bent, upper leg bent in front of your lower leg. And lower leg can be straight or lower leg can be bent. So what I mean is, if you go to your right side, I'm going to stretch my right leg. So either I can put my foot in front of leg or behind my leg. And I can just stay here with keeping my lower leg down, or I can make it straight. So this is your holding position, and you're going to lift, toss your hips up and down. So we're going to do that on both sides. So let's hold for 10 seconds first. Let's go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Toss your hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to go to your left side. Again, same position of your legs, either straight or bent. Let's go up. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Toss your hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Going to child pose. When you work on your muscles in holistic way, means in so many different ways. There's no way you can have a weak lower back as long as you have your nutritions completed required by your body, especially like vitamin D3, your magnesium level, your electrolytes should be balanced, then you'll be fine. Okay, let's go to chant pose. Let's go to Cobra. Knees up, upwards dog, downwards dog. Your right leg up. Bring foot between your hands. Right arm up. Your right arm backwards. Left arm forward. Swing your whole full arm. So you can go back to center. Excellent. Let's sit down. So let's do today what we call Agnisar. And if you remember, we haven't done it for a while. There are a few steps in doing Agnisar. Agnisar means enhancing your metabolism. So let's go step by step. You have inhale, that's the first step. And then you are going to exhale fast through your mouth, through your lips. And then you're going to hold your breath out. That means you are not going to breathe in as long as possible. So while you're holding your breath out, we're going to bring your abdomen in, abdomen out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So let's do that. Inhale. Exhale fast. And when you can no longer hold, you slowly breathe in. You don't let your breath go suddenly in. You breathe out fast, but breathe in slow. So let's repeat it. Inhale. Let's repeat it for 3 more times. When you inhale all the way in and hold it for a few seconds also. And let's do instead of Anulom Vilom, instead of alternate breathing exercise, we will do called Humbry, the Bumblebee breathing exercise. So the way we do is you're going to inhale, and then you're going to close your ears with your palms, and you are going to make bumblebee sound. We call it bhora. That's why it's called Humbry, humming sound. When you do this humming sound, you want to do in 3 different tones. So one which vibrates your middle part of your body, which is chest and your throat. Second one you want to do is high tone, which vibrates. You can feel the vibration in your head and face. And the third one you want to do in very low tone, so you feel your abdominal area, the lower part of your body feels vibrating. So let's try doing these 3 different types of Bhramari in 3 different types of tone. Inhale. Close your ears, bring the chin down. This Bhramari type of breathing exercise can be really effective because I don't know if there's any other way to vibrate your internal muscles, internal organs, other than Bhramari. And the vibration through sound has a lot of power. Vibration is like a small jerky movement, but these are gentle jerky movements which adjust your muscles, your organs, your energy internally. Okay, let's do a few minutes relaxation. Lie down on your back. So you want to make sure your lower back is flat, your neck is extended, your shoulders are downwards, your legs are extended and feet apart, your palms are up. So let's take deep breath from your abdomen. So let your abdomen rise up while you inhale, and let your breath come out, and relax your whole body as you breathe out. Allow your feet to be relaxed. Keep on breathing deep into your abdomen. Allow your knees to be relaxed when you exhale. Allow your pelvis and lower back to be relaxed. Your thighs, abdomen, your chest, your shoulders, your arms. Allow your all facial muscles, including your jaws, as you breathe in to be relaxed. Take a deep breath in and out. And let's chant Om for 3 times. Om. And take your time to sit up by rolling to your side. Thank you and namaste.
Thank you. It was very relaxing at the end. He didn't want it to get up.
Thank you, Bhaiya, previous class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening.
Hi, Sujata. Hi, Mohinder. How are you guys doing?
Hi, good, Ragini. How are you?
Hello, Ragini.
Good,
Hello,
good.
Dr. Raj.
What's that?